between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. One's going to throw straight away here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Lawrence. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Down, 1 yard to go.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence here, design keeper. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Ginger, touch. Safe right. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. 11, Agate. Hey, Soko. Hot. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Take right open. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's made by Keaton Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now.
On the red. Hey, son. Hot.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He gets it again to Mitchell. When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Hey, run. 11. Hey, Dinter. That.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
13, Lou. Rip, 23. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Open. All right, let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He'll bring up 3rd down.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Hey,
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Motion the slot man right. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Level swap. Look at hot, look at hot. Hey! Hey, uno. Nike Texas.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
You want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tomato. Rig alert.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, Soko. Hot. Roll, switch. Check.
Here's Mitchell again. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
Lisa 24. Same press. Soko's hot. 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. So has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go. Street. Hey, Soko, hot.
Throwing from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11. Go, go. Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Fred on Reds. Here we go.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Go, go. Here we go.
Design one for Lawrence. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Done. It's high.
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Rip, 23. Son, it's on.
Mitchell has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Under.
Man in motion here. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
On the quick, right?
On the ground again with Johnson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
All right.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Dirty left. Sink right. Here we go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Looking over the middle, that's likely. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, go. Hey, change attack. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So the penalty backs him up. Here's 1st and 20.
11. Hey, run. 13 loop. It's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dante Kent. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Grab the throw on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, Stroud. Complete to DK Metcalf. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Look hot. 11. White, Tony.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's at to punt and sends this flying.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
All right, let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
TJ Watt there on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 46-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On the quick, right? Hey! Stop! Mother, stop! Nike, Texas.
Again, left side to Johnson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Motioning the tight end now. They'll run with Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
Go, go, let's go. Son, it's on touch. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold work here. He is not able to knock it through.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. In motion right is Metcalf. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll motion Smith left. They go play action with Stroud. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Now give to Johnson, coming right. That's good for a gain of 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. So here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Done. It's hot. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 44. My man.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Works the sideline to the 30. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Please at 24. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hey.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Out to the right. Hey, Uno. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. So what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking up another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Hey, center. Zach.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Still has room inside the 15. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Steelers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. That's right. Speed left, speed left. Work the hot, work the hot. Hey, south. White, Tony. 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud going with the screen to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. Bucky.
Looking to throw. Stroud. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Here's Stroud again. That's caught. This is Edison. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let the hot. 18. That's it. South. Good.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
All right. Swap.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target Patriots have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And the Steelers have a first down. To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They've got a man in motion.
18, outside.
Again, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Third down, they need 7.
11. On the quick, right? 18, outside. Why Tony? Buggy.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18, outside.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
24, Silver.
Mitchell up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
6-yard pickup.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go, sir.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hey, I'm gun.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
34. Steelers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here.
To gain 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. As the the 42-yard
Throwing is Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Slot man motioned over.
Why Tony? Nike taxi. Look the hot.
Stroud now on third. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 32 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They send a man in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Hey!
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hey, uno.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. Well, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right. Buddy. 18. What's that? 11.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens started celebrating this win a while ago. Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, easy.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Took all this modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Rip.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 41, Steelers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Here we go. Alert the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Oh, ready? 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw on first down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jair Alexander. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends is paid this time all the way for 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Or 19 seconds. 18. What's up?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, one more.
3rd and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Man in motion here.
Drop to the right.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do.